With passing times, the world's richest person, Jeff Bezos, is wealthier than he's ever been. Let's call it a story from rags to riches. Jeff Bezos went from a boy with a love for how things work to the man who built Amazon into an internet powerhouse. Well, you probably think 2020 has turned out to be a pretty lousy year. What with the coronavirus pandemic, a global recession, and unceasing partisan warfare in Washington. With a net worth of $185.2 billion, the Amazon founder is by far the wealthiest person on the planet. He's so rich that, like Musk, Bezos has his own rocket company. In fact, Forbes magazine once called Bezos the richest human being who ever lived. His wealth is bigger than the GDP of most countries in the world. It is larger than the market cap of many companies that are on the S&P 500. Whoa. Bezos has been the world's wealthiest man for some time. Even during the pandemic, his fortunes continued to skyrocket. For a man who seems to have all the resources in the world at his disposal, it isn't surprising that he can splurge on things that ordinary people can only dream of, according to High Snobiety. His net worth is around $186 billion, which means he can afford to spend on things he fancies. When someone talks about Bezos, being the CEO of Amazon comes to mind, but in reality, he still has numerous lucrative investments outside of Amazon. He also owns Bezos Expeditions, Nash Holdings, and his own foundation, which in the past has given billions to charities and NGOs all over the world. He has investments in tech companies such as Uber, Twitter, and Airbnb. He has several real estate properties that carry multi-million price tags. Bezos acquired a $25 million mansion in Beverly Hills, a 30,000-acre ranch in Texas, and several apartments in New York City, to name a few. This year, he saw his net worth balloon to $200 billion, becoming the first man to ever eclipse a $200 billion mark in terms of personal wealth, a report from Business Insider revealed. Moreover, his controversial divorce to Mackenzie Bezos, which dented his fortunes when he was asked to surrender 25% of his stake from Amazon to his former wife, seemed hardly made a dent to his bank accounts. Other multi-billionaires who saw value gain amid the pandemic are Elon Musk and Eric Yuan. The good thing about Jeff Bezos is that despite having riches anyone could only dream of, he doesn't forget to give back to society. He has supported Mary's Place, the Dream.us, and Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center in the past. He's a CEO of a company that never stops selling, but Jeff Bezos knows how to take an occasional time out. He makes time for vacationing. Bezos is known to travel with an entourage. He has often brought his parents, siblings, and in-laws along for adventures. Bezos has invested $42 million in a 10,000-year clock being built by the Long Now Foundation. Special rooms in the clock chambers will open at specific intervals, and a unique chime will ring each year. The builders want visitors to consider how we can make sure humanity survives to hear all 10,000 chimes. Jeff Bezos also owns a personal timepiece with a big price tag, a wristwatch that retails for $8,000 to $12,000 and was made by swanky Swiss watchmaker Ulysses Nardin. The stunning piece of jewelry displays both the time and the date and is made out of stainless steel and sapphire crystals. Its strap is fashioned from fine leather. Some of the clockwork pieces within the watch date back to 1846. Well, Amazon isn't Bezos' only innovative company. He's a founder of Blue Origin, an aerospace company that aims to make flying into space something anyone can do. In a massive Texas cornfield, Blue Origin has been testing rockets that launch and land vertically. Once the technology is perfected, the company hopes to offer commercial flights to space. Bezos has been quoted saying he funds Blue Origin by selling about $1 billion in Amazon stock each year. Not just this, but Bezos spends his money on luxurious cars. Jeff Bezos probably has staffers who drive him around in limousines these days, but he was famously seen behind the wheel of rather simple vehicles long after he first became a billionaire. The Amazon founder had a cherished 1987 Chevrolet Blazer that he drove for years and took on cross-country road trips. Bezos struck it rich when his company went public in 1997, so he upgraded his transportation to a still modest 1996 Honda Accord. Until 2013, his wife was still driving him to work in a Honda. In 1998, the internet was taking off, but the financial side of it was still largely uncharted territory. Jeff Bezos took a big gamble on Google, invested a reported $1 million in the search engine company. That was a very big deal considering that Bezos was worth a mere $1.6 billion at the time. Now that Google is a thriving tech giant right up there with Amazon, Bezos' investments have proven to be money well spent. Jeff also owns a luxury apartment. He owns a massive apartment in a ritzy high-rise building in New York City. It's actually three connected apartments totaling 10,000 square feet that he bought in 1999 from Tommy Mottola. The Manhattan real estate gives Bezos a place to crash during his occasional trips to the Big Apple. Aside from real estate properties, what other things does Bezos spend his money on? Apparently, he owns a private Gulfstream G650ER that came with a price tag of $65 million. But while private jets are known for requiring frequent stops, this beauty travels farther and faster than comparable ones. It's okay to pay for comfort and convenience if you have the money. What do you think about Jeff Bezos' wealth? Let us know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, enjoy and keep watching our videos.